So yesterday I recorded myself doing a get ready with me with the new palette that I bought recently, the Dior palette in Plum Tutu. And so I thought I would show you today how I did it. Hey everyone, it's Melissa. In my last video I talked about how I had gone into Sephora. I didn't look at any brands or anything. I only looked at palettes until I came upon the one that I thought was the most beautiful in the whole store. It was Dior, unfortunately, but I ended up buying it. And I showed it in my last video, and someone said that they thought they were going to buy it during the Sephora sale, which is going on right now. And would I show how I did my look. So that's what I'm going to do in this video. In case you do decide to buy it during the sale, it's a pricey palette. And so any kind of savings you can get on it if you're interested really does help. But this is it. It's very outstanding, very beautiful. And I've just been really happy with it, really enjoyed it so much, worn it constantly since I bought it. And yeah, just been really happy with it. You know, this palette, it just goes on like a dream. This is my first Dior palette, and I don't know that I've ever had a palette that went on as smoothly. No, very little fallout, but easy to blend, staying power. It's just something special about it. There really is, and it's stunning. I'm really pleased with this investment because it was an investment for me. And I'm going to getting ready to record a voiceover. I also want to talk about the brushes that I use. There's about 7 of them. I've used them for years. I'm loyal to my brushes. Most of them are Sigma, not all of them. And I've had them year after year. They are still available. I checked, I think all of them are still available. But they're just excellent brushes, and it makes, I'm very passionate about these brushes because it just helps me to achieve the look that I want. And so I thought I would talk about them. I must be a loyal person because I've had these brushes for years. I don't switch around. And it's kind of like with my skincare. I use the same thing for years and don't switch around. But they're good ones and they've served me well. So I'm going to go ahead and get started. My first brush is the MAC 219. It is a little pencil brush, and the thing I like the most about it is I use it in that tiny area where I have the darkness on the inside, you know, on each side of my nose, on the inside corner of my eye. Whether I use it with concealer or with color corrector, it does a beautiful job. I've really used it over the years and really been pleased. The next one is a Rose and Ben C31 spot concealer brush, but I use it on my eyelid. I like a real thick, dense, round brush on my eyelid. I'm going to use that top lift color all over the lid. I'm doing it first instead of the transition color so that I can see the color right next to my eye and what it looks like. You can just see how beautifully this brush works. It's slanted, and it's that dense, round, slanted brush that really, you know, takes on the color. The next one is the Refer 01 or the Sigma E25 blending brush. I use them both. I use this in transition, and you can see I already used it. I'm going to use it in that bottom left color right there. Great brushes that you can do just a tiny wash of color with either of these brushes, or you can make it more intense and build it up. Of course, this eyeshadow palette helps with being able to blend. You can either go light or go dark with it. It's so easy to work with. I just can't even explain how easy it is to work with. But yeah, you know, I like to stop and judge and look in the mirror and see how I'm doing and see if I need to add more or add less, but that makes a good transition. This brush is one of the most important. It's the Sigma E45 small tapered blending brush. Absolutely love this brush. The reason is I can put it in the crease but go slightly above, and that's what I do with that middle purple color there. I find the crease, then I kind of tilt it up, and the darkest part is going to be in the crease, and then it's going to smudge a little bit above into that transition color. And that's what I want. It's almost a bit of a cut crease. I do a cut crease very rarely, but I have, and you know, you make it more pronounced, but this is like a soft cut crease with this brush. And this color of the purple just screams holiday season to me. I always like to get back and judge how much I've put on. I think eye makeup is a lot of judging the colors, blending, getting back and looking, going back again, taking a little bit off, putting a little bit more on, and just judging. This one is what I use in my outer corner. It's a Profusion brush. It's the small pointed eyeshadow brush. It's another little tapered one, and I'm going to do it in kind of the dark burgundy there. I like to just not do anything too sharp in that outer corner. I like to just kind of do it in round little soft areas where I can go back and blend it easily, just in that little outer corner. And I'll take this little tiny brush and I'll just kind of poke it up into where that fold is, you know, with the deeper set eyes as we get older, that fold that comes over. I kind of just bring it up over that fold just a little bit with a little bit leftover eyeshadow, and then blend it out because I think that makes a bit of a lift. And then I'm taking either that Sigma E45 or the Rephr to just kind of blend everything together, a clean one, and just keep blending and blending and wiping it off. The next one, another important one, the Sigma E55 eye shading brush. This is what I use underneath. I like it that it's flat, it's dense, it's cut really pretty. I'm going into that purple again because I want it right next to my eye to bring out some green in my eyes, and I'm putting it right underneath there. And this is a brush that's easy. You can put it on, and a lot of times I get it on too heavy. And what I'll do is always have a microfiber rag next to me, and I'll either brush it off with my fingers like I did, yep, like that, or I will wipe the brush off. Then that's my eyeliner where I tight line and put it in my waterline. And then my mascara is my Milani. Another one that I'm just very loyal to. I put it on my top lashes, and I put it on my bottom lashes too, and make funny faces while I do it. But it's a great mascara. I'm real tickled with it. Gonna just go ahead and put on some blush. I'll show that. That's with the Rare Beauty in Cheer. Line my lips with some, let's see, that's MAC Spice. And then I'm gonna use this MAC lipstick in Sultriness. It's a pretty lipstick, and it goes real well with that, and that's a finished look. Thank you all so much for watching this. I appreciate it. Be sure and like and subscribe. I really appreciate that too. I hope everyone has a wonderful rest of the week and stays warm. I appreciate y'all watching, and it really is. If you get it, it's a stunning palette. Beautiful. Love you all, and talk to you all in a couple of days. Bye-bye.